Hello and welcome back to the OnTeacher. Today we're going to be using a great custom feature which saves me a lot of time and effort, if I'm honest, and that's the custom thread feature. So the custom thread will put a thread onto a cylindrical object, and the way it's been written, it allows you to access a load of standardized components and thread patterns. You can adapt the pitch, etc. It saves a lot of time compared to how you would have done it manually by creating a helix around the outside of the object. So remember, it's blue, and I should say it's red for left, blue for right click, and we're just going to start again with a sketch. So we click on sketch, top surface, and I'm going to do a circle. So I'm going to press my N button there. I'm going to click and do a circle, and I'm going to size that to 10. That was that for that bit. We press the tick. We put it into isometric so we can see that. And I'm just going to extrude that up. So sketch 1, extrude. Make sure it's a solid. For some reason it was on thin, so sketch 1, 25. We'll do 50. So we've got a nice long bolt there. That's going to be the shaft of my bolt. I'm going to do another sketch. So just click sketch at the top there, which was there. Sketch plane is going to be the top here. I press N on the keyboard again. And I'm going to use the inscribed polygon. But we're going to go down to the circumscribed polygon. Click the center there and draw out. And that number there, does it change? It tells you how many faces you want on it. So I want 6. I've got a radius of 30 point something, which I'm now going to bring down. So let's say 15. It's probably more like 13. Let's try 13. Say 13. I think 13 for 10 mil. Somebody will probably correct me, but we're going to go with that. Press extrude, sketch 2, and I'm going to put on, let's say, a 6 mil bolt at the top. Now, if you get to this point and you think, actually, I don't like something, I can go into my sketch, I can click on my 13, and I'm going to make it 15. So we've got our bolts. Now, this is the really clever bit. You go up to your custom features, and it's called Thread Creator. Okay, so I've just, Thread Creator is there. We type it into this box. So I click on Thread Creator. I can click which thread I want to use. I'll just use ISO standard. I can do left hand or right hand by default. And face the thread. So we just click on that face there. And it will create the thread with a 1mm pitch. If I change it to 2mm pitch, we get a 2mm pitch. Now, for 3D printing, it is sometimes better to have a slightly larger pitch if you're doing I forgot what I was going to say now. If you're doing parts, it gives it a little more. You can also change things like the number of turns, how many turns you want it to go to, how many lead pitches, etc., and the distance. But I'm just going to leave it as default and press the tick. And that's created the thread for my nuts. So I just need to remember that it's M10 and 2, number of turns. Fully change it back to 30, but it was 25 for that. Now, likewise, I can then create the bolt. So I'll just do a new sketch, press me N. I'll go back to the circumscribed polygon. I've got to be careful how we say that one. So we want 6, we had it at 15. And at the same time, I'm going to draw in a circle in the center there, which I'll set to 10. Press the tick. And just like before, we're going to press extrude, sketch 2. Now somebody will probably pull me up because I haven't locked in my sketches for this one. I'm showing it at 6. It's the tick. So you can see it's come up as a new part, and I repeat the process. So it's thread creator, it was ISO standard, it was 2, and it's on that inside there. And then parts will 3D print and fit together. I've tried it, so I know it works quite well on that one. If you were pedantic and wanted to go back, I can then go and fix the parts I need to do by adding the dimensions on there. So 7.5, you just dimension it up. It's probably that it's not on the center there. There we go. There's probably something else I've missed there. But we've got a nice nut, bolt, thread, and you can do that. And if you know the pitch and diameter of the bolts you want to create, you can use a standard component and create the thread in your 3D printed part to allow it to be made. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully that was useful for you.